Are you more important than an animal? Close your eyes and imagine this. You're in your bed and it's almost midnight. You're sleeping and you're warm and the covers are pulled up to your chin. You're getting the best sleep you've ever gotten. You're dreaming about a day and out on the lake and with all your loved ones, all of them. You're having a perfect sunshine-filled day, boating and splashing, and some of them are fishing for bass. This is bliss, your heart tells your mind. The phone rings, but you don't hear it at first. You're still thinking about your dream, but the ringing gets louder and louder, and you start waking up. First, you're all groggy, but you answer it anyways. Hello, you say, half asleep, but the person speaking back to you beats you with their tone. I'm sorry, they say, but you cut them off. Do you know what time it is? You yell into the phone. I'm sorry, there's been an accident. Your loved one's been killed. You panic. Your thoughts get scrambled. You feel like your dream is crashing. You try and ask them a million questions at one time. What happened? What do you mean they're gone? You have the wrong number. You have the wrong person. This isn't possible. Let me call them. I'll call you right back. Click. You hang up the phone and you sit back in shock, unsure of what to do next. You call him. The phone rings and rings and rings some more. He was on his way home. He wasn't but 2 miles out. A deer ran across the road and he swerved to miss it. He lost control of the vehicle and swerved into oncoming traffic. A car tried to miss him, but hit the back and he spun. The other driver was fine, but your husband was killed. Did you know that deer and car collisions kill 200 people a year? 200 people that don't return home to their families because of an animal crossing a road. Deer versus car collisions cost $4 billion a year. That seems like way too money than what it's worth. If there's an accident, the most common questions that are asked to figure out what happened are as follows. Was the driver speeding? Were they paying adequate attention? Could the accident have been avoided? These questions can help decide on whose fault it was when the two people hit, or if it was a blindsided accident. Sometimes the accident can be stopped by slowing down quicker or anticipating the animal's movements. However, this doesn't fix freak accidents. Accident after accident happens because of animals crossing the road and are sometimes fatal. In the case of Fajardo versus Clemopolis, 2006, BCSC 147, they were lucky nobody was killed. However, somebody was hurt. A moose ran across the road, and the truck tried to avoid it and swerved into oncoming traffic. The car seen the truck and tried to swerve around him, but hit the dead moose laying in the middle of the road. The guy was injured, but it doesn't say how bad. When court came, nobody was charged for the accident because they ruled that if something else had occurred, it may have ended with the same results. June 16, 2006, the Friday before Father's Day, a man was headed home to Palmetto. He was in Manatee County when the accident happened. A dog darted across the interstate, and a car swerved to miss it. The man was in a Ford Explorer, and he tried to miss the car. In an attempt to steer off the road, he lost control of his vehicle. His truck flipped, and his seatbelt malfunctioned, and he was tossed from the vehicle and was killed. The car hit the dog, but never stopped. The FHP said that they may not have known what happened during the confusion, but it killed the man. The man's name was John Carpenter III. He was a reading teacher at Wildwood High School, and one that was truly loved. Carp and my mother worked closely together for a couple of years. and I remember the day she got the call. Everyone was heartbroken when they heard the news. The funeral was filled with people, and we all looked like walking zombies trying to figure out where to go or what to do next. His father said he didn't blame the people who hit the car because John was doing what he was supposed to. Swerving for animals is not for sure that you will save them. In fact, it could cause more damage than what it's worth. In most cases, the animals won't survive. Here recently, I was put into this same situation. I was on my way home from work, and there was a person in front of me and a person behind me. I turned my brakes off because there was vehicles in the other lane. As they drove past me, their lights caught something that mine didn't catch. There was an alligator in front of me. I hit the brakes, but I couldn't swerve, and I couldn't stop any faster because of the people behind me. The only thing I could do was keep going. I killed the alligator, but I pulled over and I called my parents, terrified out of my mind. Yes, the alligator was killed, but I wasn't, and everyone went home to their families that night. So the question is, are you more important than the animal? Is his last step going to be the one that causes you to wreck? Are you not going to be home tonight because of something that you could have done? Or are you going to swerve and hit somebody else and they're not going to go home to their families? Think about it. Are you more important than the animal?